here on the top of Cuyamaca Peak in the San Diego region, one of the highest peaks in the county, 6,500 feet plus. Here is an old-growth sugar pine behind me, whose life ended in 2003 when a devastating cedar fire came through this area. I'm guessing it might be 8 feet in diameter. Off to my left, you can see two sugar pines side by side. One is a young tree showing young growth, nice symmetry. All the branches are just right. That's how the young trees grow. As they get older and more mature, they begin to look scraggly, asymmetrical, gnarly. Out on the ends of those long branches will be the cones. Many sugar pines in California are over 200 feet tall. A few 275. Tallest pine in California with the longest cones is a burnt tree. I'm guessing it was sugar. It could have been Jeffrey or one of the other pines, but you can see its life is over. But the two behind survived. So you've got an old, gnarly survivor in the back. This forest right now has those kinds of trees on the top of this mountain. The sugar pine was known several hundred years ago as a wonderful lumber tree. What makes the lumber popular? The trees are tall, so you have long lumber, soft, even-grained, white wood for many uses: construction, shingles, fences, etc. According to a reference in Ronald Lanner's Conifers of California, David Douglas discovered a tree. The tree was 18 feet in diameter and over 200 feet high. That diameter has been unmatched even today. The sugar pines belong to the white pine group. All of the white pines except one have 5 needles. You can see these 5 needles are bundled from the base and fairly short. For such a tall tree, these needles rarely exceed 2 inches. The culture pine has the most massive cones. The sugar pine here has the longest cones. Longest cones on the planet. The sugar pine name is derived from pinnitol, a special sugar found in the sugar pine tissue. It oozes from the phloem to the bark based on fire scars or other kinds of wounds. It also will ooze from the scales on the cones. You can see it encrusts itself over time. Sugar pine, sweet sap, used by early California Indians as a laxative. So if you were to suck on sweet products from this tree, be moderate. The scales on the cone are protection for the seeds within. You can see a little scar on this scale, 2 scars, which represent the 2 wings on the seed within. So pine nuts from the sugar pine, sought after by lots of birds. It's difficult for some of the big birds to get out on the outer limbs where the cones are and without toppling. So some of the stellar jays have strategized to knock into the pine cones and catch the seeds as they fall to the ground. According to the author of this book, once he found a nearly 90-year-old sugar pine and nearly 200 feet high, and in 90 years it had grown to that elevation. Sugar pines grow very, very fast and very tall under ideal conditions.